Hello and welcome back to the Scenic Route. We are on, I think, episode 13 now of Kernel, which is by far the longest series we've had so far. It is the biggest map, and I'm excited for this last section where we are trying to find the black box with the accident records. So if you remember from the end of last episode, there was a suspicious vehicle leaving the scene, stolen a black box with a recording of all the actions prior to the accident. I don't know if that's do these things have black boxes? I thought they were just in planes. But anyway, we suspend our disbelief for a little bit, and yeah, we got to explore this previously unexplored region to find the object, and we get a lot of money out of this, so that's pretty good. I'm thinking the harbor base is just here, so we can probably get a scout and just sort of drive around up this way and just try and go the most direct way possible, and we'll see how we go. And I could take the Minuteman and use the radar, but um, I think I want to go with the Lynx. Alright, so we are here. Basically want to go around at this point. Looks like there's a little ramp over that, of those pipes there, and sort of just head this way and see what happens. So yeah, let's see what happens from here. And we've only still found two of the toy trucks, so we've got to keep an eye out for the remaining 7. There's a lot to find still. Oh man, that didn't work really well, did it? Ah, okay. So this ramp is breakable, but that one on that side is not. So let's, you know what, we could probably just go up around the side here. Thought that was going to be a lot easier than it was. So let's just try going along here. And that's, yeah, it's a much better way to go. Alright, let's see what we can find. Avoid some rocks over here if I can, just take the easy looking path. It's quite moist out this way. Let's see how well we can drive through this marshland. And hopefully it won't be too deep. Okay, so we are now in the search area. I see something on top of that rocky outcrop just ahead. Looks like maybe a barbecue or something, I don't know. Let's go have a look. It's on the others. Oh no, it's just a little shrub or something. Never mind. It is not a barbecue. Oh. Ah. Damn, I thought I found something. No, it's just logs. I've been this... I feel like I've been this way before, but a lot of these areas look really similar. Okay. Let's go back down. Is that too steep? No, it's not too steep. Oops. Keep driving around aimlessly, I guess. Is that some sort of vehicle tracks ahead? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Just here. Just faint. I don't know if I'm seeing things. Getting to the edge of the search area. I wonder if they went this way. Let's see. Like, where are we? This is kind of in the center of the zone. That's what we're headed to. But where did we come in from? We came in from sort of this side here, didn't we? So we haven't been in this bottom right corner. So I might head sort of towards the middle and then sort of do a hard right and go to that sort of southeast corner. And this way, although it looks pretty deep, looks like an actual lake or a pond. Maybe it's not that deep. But anyway, we're in this corner now. This actually search area is smaller than what it looks on the map. So maybe we just go systematic up, down. Now, so we should have uncovered that fog, yeah. Yeah, so this looks like our tracks, right? Oh, what is that? I reckon that's it. Maybe that's not our tracks, there's just some tracks. Found it. $24,000.
So, it looks like Lady Luck herself is on our side this time. That truck didn't get too far, and the black box is still inside. Serves them right, I say. We still have to fish it out of the drink zone.
I mean, I'm sure I'm not causing too much damage to it by just dragging it like this, but where am I actually going? Yeah, we probably want to just head back. This is the way we came in. That's probably a much easier way to get in than what we did along here. But, that's fine. So we want to bring it back to Hot Springs, but what I'll do, I'll bring it back to base and I'll chuck it into a truck. So I'm not dragging it the whole way. Much easier drive this time. Okay, what I might do is just drop it here. And I'll just park over to the side and we'll get a truck from the base. What is that? That's the mule, isn't it? I don't want the mule, I want the Voron. Let's just pick this thing up and then we'll see where we need to go. Much safer option to transport than just dragging it behind us. Alright, let's look at the map. We are delivering it to Hot Springs Station, so I think we just follow this road, don't we? Yeah, basically just literally down the road. Put it into high gear. Oh, I wonder what's next after we return the black box. Do we have to continue the investigation into the guilty party and stuff like that? That would be pretty fun. The Roadcraft plus like a crime mystery. But I don't know. It's probably going to be nothing. whatever it is, I think we are definitely on the tail end of this map. So I am looking forward to starting one of the original DLC maps after this. I think there's one is called Contamination, and the other one is don't know, can't remember. But one of them you have the bridge laying trucks, and I've got the small bridge laying truck, but you get the big one in whatever map is next. So that'll be fun. Although I have heard that you can't actually build bridges in that map, which will be a bit of a challenge. There we go. Oh, what trophy do we get? Investigate the geothermal plant failure. Oh, another trophy. New tier 2, I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry, partner. They just took your catch, brought all the King's forces to take one little black box. You know, it's just too bad that I backed up all the contents from the black box. So I think now's a good time to go ahead with that plan. Besides, I could really use that vacation. That's a nice catch you out there. Looking at the data, I have no idea what it means yet. But how about we make it public? You know, like uploading it to a server or 20. Then releasing the password on a public forum, because whatever it is, it's going to lead to some inconvenient questions for some inconvenient people. And I don't know about you, but I love nothing more than making the bigwigs feel inconvenienced. What do you say? Oh, for crying out loud!
What the hell just happened? So that's the end of the map, I guess. That was a lot quicker than I expected. Although, I don't know, is it the end? Like last time we got a little bit of a cutscene with some credits, and then we just continued on. So Kelly seemed to indicate she's got a copy of the whatever data was on there, and she's going to release it. So might just do a bit of a speed up. We'll go through the credits here, and then we'll see if there's anything else. I mean, if this is the end of the actual objectives, I still have to look for the trucks, the toy trucks, I mean. There's a lot of credits involved, eh? It's a big operation to get this game going. Yeah, I actually have a feeling this is the end of the story of the map, so yeah, left it a bit open-ended. I wonder if that's the DLC sort of continues. Alright, all goals completed. We'll continue playing. Alright, we've got to look for these. And they surround me with barrels again. What is up with that? Okay, I guess, I mean, there's quite a bit of cloud cover, isn't there? Let's go investigate this section here. I wonder if we can find a truck. So I'm going to kind of go this way. And I may cut all this out, I don't know. I don't know. And then sort of go there. Let's uncover that little section. I think one of the toy trucks is still out on that island. We got to go collect it, right? I know one is at the sort of harbour base near the construction depot. And then we got to find the others. This looks like a bit of a wasteland, doesn't it? Look, there's a toy truck in one of these pools. Oops. Oh man. Well, there's not one there. I don't see any toy trucks. Alright, I might stop recording now and I'll come back when we find the trucks. Alright, I found a couple of the toy trucks. Just getting one ready to collect. This one down here. It's hard to. There it is. There it is. I've plotted a route to get there, and I'm going to build a bridge to get to this island. There's another one. I marked it with these red stars down here. So a similar sort of land island, I should say. I don't know. But we'll get to that one later. Let's get this one first. Still, so that will be 4 out of 9. So still another 5 to find. So we'll get these two, and then I'll see if I can find the others and come back to those. I might just try the single line to begin with. Oh, that's a bit better. What I can do now is just reset the crane, and then see if I can sort of go around this mess here. So to use the rocks as leverage. Oh, I've done it again. See, this time I was able to kind of rescue myself. What I should have done is send a scout first and see. I think if I'm going to do it, it's going to be up this path to the left here. Now I'm dealing with stumps. Crawl our way up here if we can. It's obviously not the ideal truck to be using for this, but I want to be able to carry all of the planks. Oh, in one hit. Push ourselves up. We can. Let's knock this tree down. Just going to load. I'm going to send the Voron in. Alright, that took a bit longer to get here than I expected. This mud is really deep and soft. It takes a while to get through it. Alright, let's load up some slabs. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I can get that way. It's pretty rocky. I'll try going back this way. Pull this log out. That one too? No, we're gonna get stuck on that one. Maybe we can pull it forwards, yeah? Yes, I think we can. There we go. Alright, now, got to get around the crane arm from this other truck, which we can. I think this is probably the right sort of size and weight for this traversal. I think the other truck would have been way too big, way too heavy. I wonder if I've got it set for a wide concrete bridge. I wonder if I do a normal width, if I can get by with maybe 4 slabs. May even get up here. Come on. Let's delete the bridge. Let's do a normal concrete bridge. Can I do it from here? That's 3 slabs. Complete it. Oh, I can. Alright, so I've got to get to that point, which is just here. Alright, let's try and get back down again. Maybe this way. Try that. See how we go. Getting rid of this stump. Yes. There's 2 stumps there. Right. A lot of stumps in the way. Let's try and get around them. Just about there, got it. Okay, this seems a bit easier. That last bit, I don't know, it's pretty high. Let's see. Just try going straight up, I guess. Drop a bit of load there, is that going to help? Really stuck. Say. Come back to it when I'm figured it out. Built the first bridge. And I'm just bringing a couple more slabs for the second bridge, and I'm had to get the big crane in to rescue this truck. But what I'll do is I'm just going to transfer the slabs to the Voron, and we'll let the Voron finish the job. Okay, let's go. I haven't actually been up this bridge yet. It's pretty steep. I'm assuming I can get up there. Oh, I only need 2 slabs for the next one. Okay, got 1 extra. Still in low gear. Okay, go back to normal. Alright, we did it. So we're on this island now. Let me just get rid of the marker. Finally, we got it. Little spot with the flowers and stuff. Get rid of this tree. Yes, that's what I thought. There was a achievement with that tree removal. Here we are, let's unload. Alright. Search will continue. Alright, we've got a couple more toy trucks. I found one here. And where else? There's one down here which I haven't got to yet. And there was one... Here it is up here. This one's funny. I tried using the Voron to get it, and it didn't quite make it. So let's get this one first. It's on that little island. I don't know. I had to send out this heavy crane to do the rescue, and I may as well pick it up while I'm here. Just here. Okay, what I'll do is I'm just going to remove this marker because we've picked it up, and let's whoops, yeah, strap it in. Let's get out of here. You may have noticed my recall points dropped. I've been using the radar scout to do some scouting, just to clear out some of the fog that's been around on the map, just so we can look for these trucks, and that's helped me uncover some of the ones that you see now. So what do we have here? We've got 4. So yeah, that would be number 5. So again, this is one I think I use the Minuteman radar scout to clear some fog, and then it kind of stands out quite abruptly, right, with this sort of glowing yellow. Alright, so I crashed. Do I care about turning it back over? Probably not. Probably should. Let's just secure the cargo first. Oops, I picked it up. Did I pick it up upside down? I think so. There we go. Let's just deliver this, and then we'll go look for that 6th one. Yeah, so we should have 5 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we may have to go wide. 12 slabs, 11 slabs, 12 slabs. We'll get 12. Oh, why is it not allowing me? Oh, there's a red section. Why don't I start it from here? How's that? Maybe here. 10 slabs. 10 slabs, alright. Alright, 10 slabs. Ready to go. Okay, 10 slabs, no troubles whatsoever. Alright, what I'm going to do... I've got the... What do you call this one? The Stranic. Let's recall the Voron. Is that in the garage? Or is it coming under different? No, there we go, there we go. Let's recall. Wait, where is it going to go? That's fine. Got to check that it doesn't put it in some weird location. Okay, we've got the bridge made. Let's go collect. Let's delete this marker. And if I wanted to, I could delete this bridge and collect those 10 slabs back, but I don't really need to. Let's throw this tree as well. I don't think I'll get another achievement, but I don't know, just I feel like it. Okay. Alright, here we are. Drop off number 6. And then now we just have to find the remaining 3. And I have no idea what they are. So there was a problem with the microphone on this section, so this voiceover is being done in editing. I found one of the trucks in this section just sort of by accident as I was driving by. I kind of fell into the pond and it was kind of a little bit under the water, so that's why I couldn't really see it from the top view. But it was quite fortuitous, so that was good. The other 2 I had to look online to find out where they were. There's this one here. On another one there's island things, which kind of makes sense, and then there's one right off the cliff on this side on the ground, which is one of the sections I hadn't really explored much before. So those are the last 3. Unfortunately there's no voiceover for this last bit, but what I'll do is I'll just cut it together so it'll just show picking up and delivering, and then yeah, we'll see the all 9 trucks there and we'll take it for sale. So I'll just cut this together and yeah, we'll see you at the end. Okay, here I'm just trying to see whether I can drive the crane truck through the canal, and it turns out I cannot. So I'm going to have to find a different solution, and that is going to be building a bridge. So I will just sort of cut together the bridge building process, so you don't have to sit through all of my decision making in the silence. Alright, we're finally going to be selling the toys, and that will be the end of this Kernel series. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be starting the next one soon. I'm going to do something a bit different, trying to keep the episodes a bit shorter and sort of cut out the travel between sites a bit, just for a bit of a change. I think you guys will enjoy that more. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.